Okay, so good morning, you guys. First of all, I want to welcome you guys to our weight loss challenge. You're either here because you want to change your life, or you want to win some money, or just you like a challenge, so you like to compete. I just want to welcome you guys on. My name is Coach Maria, and I'm going to be your coach for as far as your nutrition classes. I also do the boot camps. If you want to come to the boot camps, you're more than welcome. And we have Coach Kevin as well, and Coach Neffy doing the Reggae Fit. So you're more than welcome to join us in any of those classes while you're going through your weight loss challenge. So I'm going to be as quick as possible so that I don't take up too much of your time, but I am going to thank you guys again for taking the time to listen to this. Trust and believe that this is going to be very good information for you to just carry on, even if you don't come back for the next one, or you do, whatever the case may be, and pass it on to somebody that you love and care for. So I'm going to be your personal weight loss coach as far as nutrition. I'm here to help you lose the weight and get healthy, and so are your coaches. Together, we're going to learn about proper nutrition, improving our eating habits, developing a healthy lifestyle, and achieving solid, lasting results. I'm looking at the slideshow that I usually have, because we usually have the classes in here, but I know that our schedules are also different, so I'm trying to just make it as easy for everybody to get the information. So that's why I keep looking up on my screen. Basically, we want to embrace all of our products if you're using the products. If not, and all the foods that you're consuming, we want to make sure that they're healthy for you and you're using them balanced, okay? So we all know that the facts of obesity are extremely crazy and off the charts. Obesity trends among the U.S. adults has risen from 1985 to 2006 dramatically, and then from 2006 to 2019 even more. So we definitely know that it's an epidemic, and we need to go ahead and fix things. Some of the health risks that are associated with obesity are heart disease, certain cancers, stroke, diabetes, and 4 of the 10 leading causes are death: hypertension, gallbladder disease, sleep apnea and stuff. But the first 4 that I mentioned are leading causes of death. So we have to make sure that we buckle down and get to our optimal weight so that we can avoid all these risks. Which of the following applies to you? So I'm not going to go over what applies to you, because we already know why we're here pretty much. We probably like to eat too much. We like carbs. We don't know how to balance our foods. We just don't know, but I'm going to go over all of that. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. That's why we're here at 6177 University Avenue, to help you with any questions that you might have. Sometimes you're doing everything right. You think you're doing everything right, like eating all the healthy foods, but you could be eating it in an unbalanced way, and it just depends on your body. Okay, so when we get your numbers and we get all that information, we kind of break it down. I had to put my button on, and it went down. So anyway, the goodness is that we're all here. We can do something about it, and we're going to figure out exactly what everybody needs. So wellness is more than a buzzword. Wellness is to be healthy enough to be able to do the things that you want to do, but for the rest of your life. Wellness starts with having the optimum weight through healthy eating habits and exercise. And I want you to meet some of our challengers, okay? So this here is my group in El Tayon Park, our fit camp there. This is some more. I think this was also in El Tayon. This was our Keeler Leadership Academy Zumba class. It was held at Keeler. Some of the parents were from Keeler. And then this is our Keeler Leadership Academy boot camp. So we had Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays boot camp, Tuesdays and Thursdays Zumba. And then there's me. That's me. Okay. So weight loss is definitely essential for wellness. Okay, we need to lose this weight. So congratulations, you guys, and welcome. So everybody should have got weighed in, and you should have got the information as far as like your body mass index, your BMI, your body fat, all that. Once you have that done, you're going to sit with your coach and go in detail on what you need. If you haven't done so, please call your coach and schedule an appointment, because she needs to know when you're available for her, okay? So we're going to learn a little bit about calories so that we can lose some. We need to know what your resting metabolic rate is, and we're going to stay 500 calories underneath that resting metabolic rate. And that's how many calories we're going to consume so that we can lose about 1 to 3 pounds a week. Along with that, if we're exercising, we'll be able to lose even more. Some of the things that you can snack on are protein bars, an apple, Apples have fiber. Apples are a very healthy snack with a little bit of protein like peanut butter would be great. And we'll get into that right now. And understand why you're here. What truly made you decide to start this weight loss journey? Okay, think about that. Write it down somewhere. Write it big in your mirror, however you want to do it. Know your why. Your why should actually make you cry. You should really know why you want to make these changes. And it should be so powerful that when you want to quit, you always go back to your why and say, no, because this is the reason I want to do it, okay? It should be powerful. I'm going to be emailing you some handouts, or if I don't email them to you, they'll be here at the club. Basically like food logs to log your food in, tips on healthier eating habits, protein snacks, ideas, different meal stuff. So protein is really important because protein is the building block of your life. It's utilized to build, repair tissues, and for production of enzymes and hormones. Proteins make it possible for blood to carry oxygen throughout your whole body. A lack of protein can cause a loss of muscle mass, decreased immune system, and weakening of the heart and respiratory system. So it's really important that we have protein. Sometimes I hear a lot of women say, oh, I don't want to have protein because it's going to make me bigger. It's going to make me lose weight. Well, actually, we do need protein, and your coach or I will tell you exactly how much protein your body needs according to your weight and your body mass index and everything. So it's really important that we go through that chart. Protein for weight loss is really good because it cuts the calories. You're going to have less calories with lean protein because actually protein is less calories than carbs. And it also controls the weight because it keeps you fuller longer. Choosing protein snacks over sugar and fat burns more calories than anything. So when you have a donut, you're not going to burn as many calories no matter what you do. But if you have a protein snack, you will. Protein provides the body with the building blocks of muscle. Really important. And it really helps for daily activities and for your metabolism. The more muscle mass you have, the more faster your metabolism is. That's why it's so important to not just do cardio. Make sure that we have some type of muscle building and feeding those muscles with enough protein so that you continue to build muscle mass and your metabolism goes faster so you're able to lose more weight, okay? And what is your current challenge? What are you going to commit to this week? This whole challenge. What I ask when I say what is your current challenge? Know your challenges. Know what can keep you from getting those results, because that's what's really going to help you throughout the challenge. If you don't know what your challenges are, you're not going to know how to overcome them. Okay, and your coach is going to help you with that as well. Now, into the water. How much water does your body need? So your water, first of all, the importance of water, I'm going to explain that to you. Helps with digestion, absorption, and assimilation of food. 60% of your body weight comes from water. It's also a nature's daily cleanser. Just like anything, it naturally cleans your body just by drinking enough water, okay? 92% of your blood is your body's transport system is because of the water in your system. Our body loses about 10 cups of water per day just because we live. So water is going to help you stay hydrated. You have to make sure that because we're losing it, we have to be able to replace it. And also, one important thing about water, if the doctor tells you that you're absorbing too much water, watch how much sodium you're consuming as well, because sodium keeps that water, well, how do I say it? When you have too much sodium, the water is absorbed more, so you basically have to drink double the amount of water that you normally would. And to know exactly how much water you should be drinking, take your weight, divide it by 2 or put it in half, and that's how much water you need in ounces. If you're working out, add 20 ounces per workout. So if you're a 200 pounder, you need at least 100 ounces of water. You can do a little bit more, but if you're working out, definitely add 20 ounces per workout, okay? Also, because the sodium, just think of the sodium as absorption of the water. So water retention comes from that sodium. Make sure we lessen that amount of sodium that we're putting in our body, okay? I know I look rough, but it's okay. Okay, now, also fiber. So we went over protein just real briefly. We went over water briefly, and I hope you guys If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can text me, you can Facebook message me, you can email me, whichever way you want to contact me. You can come to the club, 6177 University Avenue, and I can break it down and be a little bit more. That's why I like to have the classes here, because you can ask questions and it's even better. But I know that everybody's schedule is different, so I'm doing this specifically for you guys, okay? Now, fiber. Do you guys even know what fiber is? Of course, right? Fiber is found mainly in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and like your breads, your pastas. I mean, sorry, not your bread, so that's carbs. Sorry. Take that back. So yes, in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Also, dietary fiber. So dietary fiber prevents and relieves constipation, lowers the risks of diabetes and heart disease. So if you notice any lately in life, like just being around people, I've noticed that so many teenagers are diagnosed with diabetes, and it could be to the lack of fiber. Okay. Also, dietary fiber flushes out calories. So as you're trying to lose weight, you need to have a lot of fiber, because it's actually going to flush out a lot of the calories, which is kind of cool. Fiber also binds fat. Each gram of fiber can flush about 7 calories. Okay, so that's huge. 35 grams of fiber a day is recommended, and that would give you 225 calories flushed out of your system. So, okay. And also, if you walk for 1 hour and 20 minutes, you're going to burn approximately 305 calories. So if you already do not take enough fiber, just taking 35 to 40 grams of fiber is going to do that walk for you. Flush out those calories, okay? So keep that in mind. Why is fiber good for you? So basically, fiber fights heart disease and diabetes. It's high fiber foods keep you regular, using the bathroom regularly, and you do not want to keep that stuff up inside you. It removes harmful toxins from your body. It decreases your risk of hemorrhoids, colon cancer, high cholesterol, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. For diabetes, it normalizes the blood sugars by showing absorption. So the glucose enters the bloodstream more slowly. So if you have let's just say an apple. If you have the inside of the apple, it's the sugar, and the outside is the fiber, right? It has some fiber inside as well. I don't know what's going on here, but sorry about that. But basically, the sugar and the fiber helps your sugar levels balance out. So for diabetic people, it's really important that they have fiber and not too much sugar, and they have, to keep them balanced. Good choices of fiber are grains, whole grain products, fruits, vegetables, beans, peas, nuts, and seeds. Eat fruit at every meal. Calorie burn without exercise. Good sources of fiber: apples, oranges, pears. Berries are really, really good. I think those are like the best. Like the blackberries and the blueberries, they have the most amount of fiber with the less amount of calories. So keep that in mind. And then the apples as well. And here's a chart of basically comparing the fruit juices. Stay away from the juices. Stay away from the juices. If you're drinking the right amount of water you need, you won't need any juices. Every meal, have some water instead, because unless you're going to have like an actual orange, like mentioned earlier, a fruit in every meal, but do not get the oranges. They're sweetened. Minute Maid juices, apple juices, cranberry juices from the store have a lot of sugar, a lot of calories. You don't need it. If it's not a natural fruit, don't even drink it, okay? Lemonade, all that stuff, get it out of your refrigerator. Those things will discreetly creep up in you and keep you from losing the right amount of weight that you're trying to lose for the week. So, and this is just an example. I put this up because I actually took it from one of the websites, because it compares like an apple with skin, 80 calories. It has only 2 grams of sodium, but then the apple juice has 10 grams of sodium, and then the fiber on the apple is 3.7 on a small apple, and the fiber on the apple juice is 28 grams of sugar and 0 fiber. When the apple has 16 grams of sugar with almost 4 grams of fiber. And it also is 120 calories for the apple juice, only 80 for the apple. Also, what was my last thing? they say that they're 100% natural, but they're not. And it shows right there on the ingredients label. So apples have a high water content, which is really good. They also have soluble fiber. So the difference between soluble and insoluble fiber, and I'm going to explain that to you. Write this down. Soluble fiber helps prevent blood sugar spikes that lead to cravings. So that's really important. And insoluble fiber helps you keep full. So that if you have insoluble fiber, it helps, like our Herbalife apple fiber. It has both. It has 5 grams of fiber, but 2.5 of soluble fiber and 2.5 of insoluble fiber. So that fiber is super, super good. A medium apple is about 85% water with 5 grams of soluble fiber, which helps prevent the blood sugar spikes that lead to cravings. Also, organic is always better, so look for that, because commercial apples retain more pesticides residue than fruits that you're going to peel. The peel contains half the fiber and most of the iron, magnesium, and vitamin C. So really important to eat the peel on that apple. Blueberries also, like I mentioned earlier, make your snacks count. Make your snacks be healthy choices, okay? And like I mentioned earlier, drink lots and lots of water. It's really important, because if you have a lot of fiber and not the right amount of water your body needs, let me say that again. If you're consuming the right amount of fiber, which is about 30 to 40 grams of fiber, but you're not having the right amount of water, which is about 100, depending on your weight, half of your weight in ounces. If you're not having them both together, you're not going to be regular. So that's why it's important to drink the amount of water you need, have the right amount of fiber, and it's going to digest all that protein, because you need to have the right amount of protein, and the fiber is going to help you digest. Too much protein, not enough fiber will give issues in the long run, okay? Got to have that protein, got to have that fiber, got to have that water together. It's going to work miracles to your body. You're going to see the weight loss. So take this, you guys, and run with it. Use it and share it, okay? All right. I'll wait. Okay, so go slow. If you're not used to eating a lot of grains, a lot of fiber, go slow, because you don't want to feel like you're super bloated. And be patient. Don't expect results to be overnight. It takes time to put all this weight on, so make sure you're patient with it as it's coming off. Slower means long term, okay? So who learned something new today? I hope you guys did. And also, some of our featured products for this section are our protein bars, which are 150 calories, and they have more than 10 grams of protein. Our active fiber, which is the one I was telling you guys about, that goes in your tea. And our Herbalife shake that has a well-balanced meal packed with all the nutrients that you're going to need, the right amount of fiber, the right amount of protein, and also our multivitamin and our cell activator, which is the extra vitamins that your body needs to get the full nutrition every single morning, okay?